UAE. He didn't. I think in some ways it's more special that it's saved for today if he can pick up a wicket. Not for certain, but every ball could be the moment. He's generally bowled really well, having come back from that extended 5-month break out of the game.
Yes, he's been the leading wicket taker since his comeback. Would definitely look to contribute for his team. He would have that. And that's a big shout and given.
And there is the moment. Move over, Rashid Khan. Into the history books goes Sandeep Lamachani. It was flirting with the leg stump. Was it doing enough? They don't care, because he's going to be lifted up to the heavens. Arif Sheikh picks up the poster boy of Nepali cricket. Congratulations, the signs, they were pre-made. Rashid Khan, he took 44 games. Sandeep Lamachani, he does it in game 42.
Special day for him. Thanking the crowd. Kisses the turf, bows down to the Mother Earth. Special moment for him.
Incredible moment on a quite incredible day. 42nd one-day international. He's got to 100 wickets. He's done it quicker than any other player in the history of one-day international cricket. That's right here in the land of the Himalayas. That record goes and will belong forevermore from now to Sandeep Lamachani. I think it's a pretty good decision. I thought it might have been angling down at first, but the finger did go up, and there is the joy, there is the moment, and it's a big wicket too in the context of the game. It's 52 for 2.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
3 balls. The fans had to wait for Lamachani to get the record. In comes an off break to Zishan Maqsood. Eat your heart out, Aqib Ilyas. Here comes the skipper. He's a class act, this man. 19 shy of 1,000 one-day international runs for him. Spears it in. They think this is out. They think it's cut into the boot and up. We do have a third umpire up there, and Shiju Sam might be persuaded to go up and have a look. Arif Sheikh is certain. He is certain. And Sandeep, he's always certain. It's a wicket. The umpires will wait for the signal, but we think they might go upstairs. To my eyes, which are getting worse and worse, I thought he cut it into the turf. But has he cut it into the boot? It would be such an unfortunate dismissal. The catch, whether it was on the bounce or not, was taken cleanly. The soft signal, not out. Up we go.
It would be an interesting replay, that one. Some interesting off spin there from Sandeep this time. Bowled it slightly flatter.
It was speared in, wasn't it? It's a delivery I think he's been working on, from what he was telling me. He's been wanting to give that variation. No problem with the front foot, so that's fine. It's really a little sort of medium pacer, isn't it? And for me, there's a puff of dust from the turf there, and everyone getting a little carried away.
It's very tough to see those kind of decisions with a naked eye, but in the replay we can clearly see the puff of dust. It hits the boot and then the ground.
I saw it miles away, mate. I knew that hit the turf, didn't I?
Exactly, Lenny. As we wait for umpire's signal, normally when it hits the boot, it doesn't go that high, I presume.
Yeah, you're spot on. It's bounced firmly off the hard playing surface. good work from the umpiring team here, because not only did they get it right on field, they've said the soft signal was not out, but then they've gone up to check with the third umpire, and we will see the green light any second now.
Umpires have done a good job till now. As we wait for the signal. That's the best angle we have.
The other thing is, with it being the soft signal not out, that's pretty clear that A, it's bounced, but B, there's nothing like conclusive evidence that it hasn't bounced. For it to have been given out, it would have had to thud into the boot and straight up, but they just want one more look. It's the puff of dust that's the key there. Even if you're not certain that it's hit the turf, it's clearly kicked up some of the pitch. There's the green light. There we go. We get there eventually. Well done, everyone. Sandeep, you'll have to wait for number 101.
As always, Sandeep picks up his first wicket in his first over. Seen it so many times, he gets that early breakthrough from his first over.
And after a couple of claps of thunder, we've now got blazing sunshine. We should have at least more than enough to get the 7 overs more that are required. I have no idea what the hold-up is now, because we've seen the decision given not out. We should be on we go. Maybe the umpires want a few more fans to come in and enjoy the action before we get going again. And there's plenty of them. I was just outside the walls and fans flooding in. Cleans him up. It's a slow, beautiful, loopy googly. He had to wait one more ball for 101. Maqsood has played across it, angled in, turning away, the top of off rocked back. Sandeep Ramachani on fire.
Look at the crowd. 2 wickets in his first over. The superstar of Nepal, number 25, gets his second wicket with a googly. Came wide of the crease. Ball coming in and straightening. Zishan trying to play with the angle in the leg side, but missed it completely. Completely foxed him there, Sandeep. He goes for a knot. Oman are 52 for 3.
Litmus cable, quality one number 1 with advanced journal technology. Litmus cable, quality one number 1.
First leg spinning coach, and he told me, make your weakness your strength. He told me about left-handers, ball around the wicket to them, angle it in and turn it away. Bowl 4 out of 5 googlies to them. Right now Oman have been rocked by a double strike. Sandeep Ramachani, a day and a month on from one we'll never forget. Just keep stacking them up. It's Monty Ball, it's 2080 now here in Nepal. And the new year, well, more of the same from the year before. This team, Sharad, there's something special about it. Where can they go?
Sky's the limit, Lenny. And I believe this is just the start. What a run of form Nepal team is in. And an interesting change in the batting lineup. Nadeem walks in. Normally would see Akif batting at number 4 or number 3 for Oman. Still in the dugout, waiting for his chance, and you could see probably Zishan predicting a leg spin, but not to be.
Yeah, and actually I echo that point. I think that's the most important one that you've made. This is the beginning of this journey. by no means the climax of it. It's not even close to its third or fourth chapter, I don't believe. And the reason for that is it's such a young team. Karen Casey and Sampal Kami and Guy and Andramala, the only three even close to 30 or over 30. The rest of them are all, by international cricket standards, kids. One of the kids today smashed a 59 ball century. He's bowling right now. He's 19. Unbelievable stuff. Brilliant to watch this team go about what they're doing under the new head coach Monty Desai. 14 bowled, 55 for 3.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1 हुनको राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1
3 deliveries, Sandeep Lamachani and his fans. This is surely number 3. Don't shoulder arms to the googly. Kashyap Prajapati has learnt a difficult lesson. If you want to see a delivery that has not been picked out of the hand, just put this one on repeat. Sandeep, he's got 3 for 2.
What a googly that was. Just wrapped him in front of the stumps. Couldn't pick that googly. See there in the replay. That is plumb in front without a shot being played. That's gonna hit the stump for sure. Excited Sandeep Lamachani, and Kashyap goes for 25. Oman are 55 for 4.
दादा बाहिर भाइरस छ
नडराउ मात्र पम्प रब छु गर्दियो भाइरसलाई
पम्प रब छु
हो लाइफ बोय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
Ayan Khan to the crease. Sandeep Lamachani just apologises, he wasn't ready. Still holding back Akib Ilyas. He was listed on our batting lineup at number 3. Look at the joy, look at the delight. The men, the women, the boys, the girls. Googly out of the back of the hand again. This country, it is rising up on the back of the performances of this national cricket team. I struggle to explain for those who haven't been here, those who are watching around the world, the importance of this team to this country. The day that they beat the UAE, the front and back page of every single paper was dedicated to this team. And there's a growing confidence and a growing belief that this nation is on the precipice of something very special. Not just the cricketers, much more than that. And they are, for certain, the heroes, the icons of this nation.
Absolutely. Cricket has been that uniting factor in our country. Oh, that just went through. 4 byes given. That seemed to have kept very low.
Well, right now, if you're Ayan Khan or if you're Mohammed Nadeem, you are wondering what to do out there. It's nearly bounced a second time before the stumps. Smiles all around, apart from, well, even Asif Sheikh is smiling, even though it goes against his numbers. He really is trying out these off breaks. I'm not sure they're his best. Stick with the leg breaks and the googlies, Sandeep. You're world class at those.
15 gone. Oman are 63 for 4.
Litmus cable quality ma number 1 huneko raj ho advanced German technology. Litmus cable quality ma number 1.
We saw a few quicker balls during that last Cricket World Cup League 2 campaign that were kind of seam up or cross seam. Chipped at a catchable height through the covers. Why is Sandeep going with those when he bowls such a potent googly?
Well, probably he doesn't want the opponents to be knowing what he has in his armory. They know he has that leg spin and googly. He's trying something different. The last time I chatted with him, he was saying he might bowl the left arm spin as well.
Now, Sandeep. Time to not get carried away. The fastest ever to 100 wickets. For a reason, because you bowl world-class leg spin. Yeah, this record of his, it's into the... Good stroke. Finally something to cheer for Oman after a horror couple of overs down the track. Pitch of the ball, all the way for 6.
And Khan back off some runs. Was in good form in his last game. Took his team out of trouble. Got some important runs against Qatar. Will definitely take that confidence into this game. Could have batted a bit higher in this than the number 6 position that he's given, being in the form he's in. Also, Akib Ilyas nowhere to be found till now. If you know Lenny, in the last series he played here, he had scored 2 centuries. Would have loved to see him bat at number 3.
I just wonder, is that part of managing his return? It was such a terrible injury he had. Most important, he's healthy again. That's what we're all so pleased to see. Maybe finding a few baby steps back into the international game for now. 16 have been bowled at 72 for 4.
Oh, Lifebuoy hand wash ले मार्छ 99.9% viruses. त्यसैले pump, rub, chew. संसारकै number 1 selling germ protection soap brand.
Oh, it's not connecting. I lost it again, man. It's just not connecting here.
Hey coach. We always connect.
अब डेटाको खर्च मजाले टर्छ वर्ल्डलिंक युजरहरूलाई जहाँ पनि फ्री अनलिमिटेड इन्टरनेट विथ वर्ल्डलिंक वाइफाई एक्सप्रेस.
Googly from Lamachani, straight to the cover fielder. Without getting into all the details of the difficulty that Sandeep has been through, the character he's shown to come back and play his cricket the way he has, that speaks volumes of him.
Yeah, he's always been that mentally tough character. Yeah, if you need to get success in the highest level, you always need to be mentally strong, and I always felt he has that mental frame of mind that he's never scared to beat anybody. He's bowled to the greatest of batsmen in IPL and all the other leagues around the world. You see from his body language, his shoulders are always high, heads up. He's never scared of getting hit.
And that's something you can't be scared of as any spinner, but particularly a leg spinner. I used to specialise in getting hit for 6s. That's what I did best. Not hitting 6s, Sharad, getting hit for them by other batters. You just got to get used to it. You got to roll with the punches. You're in the team to take wickets. Now, one of the ways you will do that is by keeping things tight and creating chances. But if someone clears the ropes for me a few times, roll with the punches.
Absolutely. I'm pretty surprised. Why didn't you play long enough for Ireland? You're in the wrong end sitting here with us. Talking about Sandeep, there is one thing that you possess skills of bowling in yourself, but then to have that confidence, he's given that gifted talent Sandeep Lamisane. It's the end of the over. Oman are 74 for 4.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Change in bowling. I think this is a good one. Rather than have Kushal Malla bowl to the left-hander, Ayan Khan. In comes Dipendra Singh Airi. Tell us about his bowling, Sharad. It really has gone from something that felt pretty part-time earlier in his career to maybe being, even though he's still the three-dimensional Dipendra Singh Airi, maybe being the best of his three. Well, actually, can it be better than his fielding? I'm going to contradict myself. Economy rate 3.69. He's a gun bowler now, and he's so clever.
Dipendra, yeah, he's a good reader of the game. Bowls his overs quite quickly. Not a big turner of the ball. Balls in a quicker pace. That's because I can give you a bit of history of his bowling. When he first came in, he was a good medium pacer. He could bowl around the 130 mark, to be honest. He was a very skilled customer, but then he had that back issue, and after that he focused himself more on batting. He's coming good with his bowling as well nowadays.
It's funny, there's a number of cricketers around the world who do evolve from that. Particularly, it's usually medium pace, medium fast to finger spin. That tends to be the most natural progression, and that is maybe why I think he makes a very good death bowler as well. One, his knowledge of the game as a medium pacer, but two, he's not tall. He's short in stature, but he bowls these clever lengths, a bit like Rohan Mustafa does, that are hard to get underneath, hard for the batter to hit down the ground for six. And that career economy rate is no surprise to me.
Yes, it's the 18th over done, and it's a drink break. We'll be back after a short while. It's 18th over done. Oman are 77 for 4.
Dada,